Hello, me again, and I come with what looks to be a mega unboxing. So this comes all the way from Coren Puzzles, from Coren. I see there's a little bit of a break here, but it looks like things are otherwise intact. Alright, so I have an idea of what this is. I had not anticipated it being quite this big, so let's see. I'm not sure how much of this you're getting on camera. It's not too exciting. It's just me with my knife. Okay. Alright, let's see what this behemoth is. Wow, okay. There appears to be a couple things. I guess I'll start with the smaller one here. So let's bring it all out. It looks like a Thanksgiving turkey, actually. Did I get a Thanksgiving turkey? Did Coren send me a... Here we go. Wow. Alright, anything else in here? No, that's quite enough. Okay, well let's look at this one because I honestly don't know what it is. It's very light. So, as you guys know, Coren has come up with some incredibly brilliant works of art and science melded together. I really don't know what this one is. I've got an idea what this turkey-shaped one is. And, alright, wrapped very, very well. What do we have? Boy, he does not mess around with keeping things secure. Ah, they are parts. So, you can see what kind of parts they are. So they appear to be extra parts. They may be caps of parts. Okay, so let's bring these out. Anything else here? No. Okay. So what is it that they have? So what we can see are what appears to be caps. They're triangular in shape, which makes me wonder, do we have an octahedral or tetrahedral? Because as platonic solids, they'll all look the same. It's big, whatever it is. So big, you couldn't get it in here, but let's see what this is. All right. You know what it's like when you get a present for Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever, and you just want to rip it open, but you know that you can't and you shouldn't. Okay, wow. Unwrapping is a puzzle onto itself. You're not getting much on camera, are you? Okay. There we go. Alright, boy, this is a beast. Whatever it is a beast. Continue the unwrapping process. Watch, it's going to be only this big when I'm done. Okay, a box within a bag within a box. Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I feel like there needs to be some more fanfare befitting of such an unveiling. And this is what we have. Now I can see why he didn't have all the components, but this is insane. Okay, wow. Alright, it is a tetrahedral puzzle. So let's start putting these back on here. Where's the green one? Where's the green one? Green and blue. No, it's not this. It's this. Okay, do I have to do anything fancy to get it on? Okay, we gotta match it up. Now I think it's on. Ah, pops in. Okay. Wow. Wow. It's one thing to have the king of all tetrahedrons. It's another thing to have this monster, this beast. Okay, let's keep going with this, but you can see it is a tetrahedron. And how many layers is this? I'm going to kind of check the motion out here in a little bit. Oh my gosh. What a beast. Okay. Well, go big or go home, I guess. So this is a blue and green. Blue and green. That's this guy over here. There we go. And we have blue and red. That's this guy over here. All right, pops on really nice. It feels very secure when it pops on. And finally, yellow and red. Okay, so there it is. I don't even know that I can fit the whole thing on camera. This is insane. This is incredible. Okay, so let's see how many layers. We've got this. This moves well here. We've got this, so 1 layer. 2 layers. We got a 3rd layer here. Now I'm going to kind of break it in. It feels like it's very stable. It's just alignment might be an issue. Let's see what's going on here. Well, let's just count the layers here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't really count the trivial tips. If I did, it would be 12, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I made a mistake. 12 layers. Okay. So I'm going to be kind of looking at this and seeing how well I can learn how to break this in. Now, this is obviously a two-handed puzzle. Oh, this might be locking things up here. The way that this is oriented here, I'll have to coordinate it. And I wonder if I can make a lower turn here on this side. Looks like I'm just about to. We're not quite lined up here. Now, obviously, you don't want to corner cut this one. You don't want to speed cube this one. This is just to see the limits of engineering puzzle capacity. Okay, gotta be very careful. Oh, something came out here, but that's easily popped in, I think. Okay, good. All right. So this is moving fine here. A little loose over here. Okay, so this bottom can turn. Something clicked into place, so that's good. Okay, and like I say, it's a little harder to do this on camera. I think I'd have to perch it on high so that I have the ability. But at least we're doing it. Now this is a little unaligned over here, I can tell. Okay. So here that is. I'm going to be very cautious with it at first. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of play around with it. There we go. Okay. So now that's moving pretty easily over here. But I don't want to test it quite yet. Okay, so I can see that wasn't quite lined up here. Some of this may have to do with the fact that when it's pillowed, I don't know that I'm able to, when I sit it flat here, line it up like that. This works pretty well. Here. Wow. Now, like I say, I probably could push it a little bit more than I am, but I'm not, because I'm nervous. Okay. Good, good, good. Now, this appears to be FDM printed. So it's amazing. You can tell by the coarseness of it. So I can feel that it doesn't have that kind of sand feel as I turn it. It has kind of the grizzled look. So you can see this is sort of sharp over there. Ooh. Now, the fact that it hasn't popped on me is a very good sign. Okay, now, can I complete this turn? Okay, I see that this kind of wants to move on its own here. So I'm trying to find how best to hold this to complete this turn. And I guess you had to make it this big for the purposes of stability. What if I can start moving these in here? Okay. Here, maybe I gotta line this up here. Line this up here. Okay, we appear to be doing okay with these movements. Aha, that clicked in and boom. Okay, so obviously it's not something you're gonna move fast. I am gonna play around with this and see if I can find a way to move it, but move it with more stability. But these are locked in pretty well. They're not popping out at me. So this was certainly something that I wanted in the collection as the end-all be-all of tetrahedrons. Okay, so if we were to sort of bring out our family photo here, we'd start off with what I would say is a 2-layer version of it, because really these are the only these are the only layers that get scrambled, not so much these tips. So if we look at where we started and where we're at, we've got the 2-layer, then we have the master version, which is the 3-layer here, 1, 2, 3. We've got the professor version, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 4-layer. We've got the emperor version, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got that going on over here. And we got the next step above that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think this one is mass produced yet. Don't see why it can't be. And then we have, of course, Gregoire's king of all tetrahedrons, which is the 7-layer version. And that's this guy over here. I have to get to super gluing some of these parts here that tend to come off. I'm always nervous about super gluing these puzzles. Okay, so there we have it. And now we've made quite a jump from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-layer to 7-layer, which is a smaller jump. And now we've got this. Now this isn't really in the same vein of that, I should say, and that's because this is more of the Jing's pyramids. This is kind of a true tetrahedron. These are more, from a functional standpoint, these have kind of trivial tips, so this doesn't exactly belong with these. These belong with the Jing's pyramids. So I guess if we were to just look at this form where you have the trivial tips, this is where it would go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 12. So we've doubled it, but you can see what happens to the size. They can get it all on camera over here. So there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and test the motions of this more when I'm not so restricted in my sitting position here, as I am curious. I know this took a long journey, and it seems to have held up quite well. This bottom moves pretty well here. So let's see what I can do, and we'll take it from there. I can't imagine how expensive this would be if it was done by SLS printing. Anyway, there you have it. Coren, awesome job. Thanks for your efforts here, and thanks for watching. Hello, me again for another unboxing. It's a big one too, another big one. So this one comes from Raphael. And Raphael's stuff, anytime he sells something, it's an automatic buy. Because, like I say, you don't get a lot of quality like that. Gosh, what's the best way to open this sucker? It looks like there's a point over here. Point over here, maybe. Yes, no, maybe yes. All right, how many things did I get? Well, as many as my collection needs, which is probably a whole lot. Okay, what is through these doors? A lot of wrapping. Oh my gosh. And I think we got it all. Yes, okay. So let's take a look. So we have a couple puzzles, and we got a couple stickers for these couple of puzzles, and we've got some fabric. All right. So let's see. Oh, we got a note. Merci beaucoup, Jean. Okay. Cool. It is Raphael. So we're in for a treat. At least I'm in for a treat, and you get to see me being in for a treat. Okay, so where do I start? I'll start with the smallest, or what appears to be the smallest, which might not be the easiest. Okay, so what is this guy here? Very carefully dissect through the fascial layer here, getting through the muscularis, and getting into the deep tissue for a core biopsy. Aha! This is a gear puzzle. Oh, I can't tell you how nice this looks. So I've got a couple of gear puzzles, but this is a blooming gear or something like that. So let's see how this moves. Perfect, wow. So I'm gonna be curious to see how this is different from, okay, so it does something similar. If it's the same kind of a structure as the other gear puzzles, it looks like we have pretty much a similar kind of a thing, unless, do we have another avenue of turning? This turns here. I'm seeing a line across here. Does this turn here? No. Let's see, is it like a mix-up kind of a thing? Okay, so maybe it's the fact that it's 90-degree turns? No? Okay, I'm going to look at this. I think maybe this is the crux of it. But maybe there's more to it than that, because it seems like there's a little bit more to turn. I'm seeing a line through here, almost like this can turn here somehow. All right. What do you do? So it seems like I should be able to, aha! There it is. All right, there is that Raphael genius. Now can I do a turn like this and continue? I don't want to force nothing. I don't want to force nothing. But, okay, wow. Fantastic. Okay, I don't want to scramble it as of yet. Hopefully that's not what I did. Anyway, so, okay, phew. All right, perfect. So this really adds on to that. So it's a 2x2 gear cube hybrid. That's fantastic. All right, Raphael, never cease to amaze me. All right, I'm already incredibly satisfied with what I've got here. Okay, what else we got? So that's Bloomy Gears, I think. So what are you? Surgical precision to dissect through. What do we got here? What are we extracting? Oh, yeah, all right. So this is dodecahedron. It's a master version as this moves and this moves. So I think this is what you'd call a ripple dodecahedron. And this might be the ripple dodecahedron plus. So a ripple dodecahedron. So we've got these moves over here. Okay, and then I can do deeper moves over here. Okay, excellent. Great quality as always. So this turns here. Okay, so that's this guy over here. And let's see what else we've got. Okay, so once again, this moves over here. Just gotta line it up here. Oh, there we go. This can move over here. All right, so this will be a lot of fun figuring out algorithms and how to solve this wonderful puzzle. Okay, next, let's delve into what? Where shall we go next? Let's do this guy. All right, with bated breath, I proceed forward. I sally forth. Okay, I remember this guy. So this one is not a puzzle to avoid, but it is a void. So this is, well, it's a void puzzle. And let's see how it turns. Okay, it looks like a void icosahedron. So this is an icosahedron and moves absolutely incredible. Alright, so this one will be also a lot of fun. Okay, now we're going to do the final one here. Okay, now this one just looks insane. How do you even wrap your head around something like this? So here's a turn over here. So it is a corner turning type puzzle. Also an icosahedron. Is this a master version of something? It must turn some other way. Let's see what we got. Well, we have, okay, we got a couple overlapping. So we got a face turn over here and a face turn over here. So this is it purely a face turner or nope, we have corner. So this is a face turning and corner turning icosahedron. So maybe we're dealing with like an Iton star. It's got some of those type of cuts, but it's a face-turning, corner-turning icosahedron puzzle. So a lot of time figuring this one out, I would imagine. Wow. So here's a corner turn, then you can dive into a face turn. And what makes Raphael's puzzles so pleasurable is the fact that they're so playable. You're not struggling with the turns. I'm just going to break this in a little bit. Any other turns aside from corner turning? What about edge turning? No. No, not quite. Wow. Okay, so some more gems from Raphael, as I'm going to get an entire section of my collection purely in honor of such a fantastic puzzle designer. Anyway, so there you have it. The Lumigears, the face-turning void icosahedron, the ripple dodecahedron plus, and this face-turning, corner-turning icosahedron hybrid. Wow, hours and hours of joy. Thanks for watching.